Enduring Grip, a story of British rule in India, 1757 to 1947. Part 1, Seeds of Influence, 1757 to 1857. 1. Robert Clive, 1750-1760, 1765 to 1767. The architect of British dominance in India. His victory at the Battle of Plassey, 1757, over the Nawab of Bengal secured trade privileges and laid the foundation for territorial expansion. Clive's administration focused on consolidating power in Bengal through revenue collection reforms and establishing a dual system of governance. The company held political control while Indian officials managed revenue collection. However, his methods were often ruthless, leading to accusations of corruption and exploitation. Significant incident: the Black Hole of Calcutta incident, 1756, where a large number of British prisoners allegedly died of suffocation in a small prison cell, became a rallying cry for British vengeance and solidified their resolve to establish control. 2. Warren Hastings, 1773 to 1785, a controversial figure who expanded British control through military campaigns and territorial acquisitions. He introduced the Bengal Regulations, attempting to codify laws and improve administration. However, his policies like the Regulating Act, 1773, reducing the power of the Mughal emperor, and the Rohilla War, 1773 to 1774, faced criticism for harshness and corruption. Significant incident: the Bengal Famine, 1770 to 1773, caused widespread death due to policies prioritizing cash crop cultivation over food production, highlighting the exploitative nature of British rule. 3. Cornwallis, 1786 to 1793, focused on administrative reforms, introducing the permanent settlement, which fixed land revenue demands in Bengal for perpetuity. This aimed to create a stable landowning class, but ultimately led to exploitation of peasants by zamindars, landlords. He also began the process of creating a sepoy army, a force composed of Indian soldiers led by British officers, which would later become a source of rebellion. 4. Richard Wellesley, 1798 to 1802, a period of aggressive expansion through wars with Tipu Sultan of Mysore and the Maratha Confederacy. Wellesley aimed to establish British supremacy throughout India. However, his costly wars and disregard for local customs generated resentment. Significant incident: the Vellore Mutiny, 1806, by sepoys against new regulations regarding dress and religious practices, exposed underlying tensions within the British Indian Army. Part 2. The Raj Takes Root, 1858 to 1900. The British Raj, 1858 onwards. After the Sepoy Mutiny, 1857, the British Crown assumed direct control of India, marking the beginning of the British Raj. Queen Victoria was proclaimed Empress of India in 1877. Significant incident: the Sepoy Mutiny exposed deep discontent within the Sepoy ranks due to religious and cultural issues, as well as a growing sense of nationalism among Indians. Though ultimately crushed, it marked a turning point towards direct British rule. 6. Lord Dalhousie, 1848 to 1856, a vigorous administrator known for his doctrine of lapse, which annexed Indian princely states if they lacked a direct heir. This policy, along with aggressive railway construction, fueled resentment among Indian rulers. 7. Viceroys like Canning, Lytton, Ripon, 1858 to 1900. These decades focused on consolidation. Infrastructure development like railways and telegraph lines facilitated resource extraction and communication. However, famines like the Bengal famine, 1876 to 78, highlighted the vulnerability of Indian agriculture under British policies. Significant incident: the Vernacular Press Act, 1878, restricted freedom of the Indian press, showcasing the growing control and censorship by the British Raj. Part 3. Stirrings of Nationalism, 1900–1947. 8. Lord Curzon, 1899 to 1905, implemented the controversial Partition of Bengal, 1905, to improve administrative efficiency. However, it divided Bengal along religious lines,